Welcome back. Now, for months, the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, has been battling an internal war that has refused to end. Even after attempts to remove Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, he continues to fight from within, insisting he remains the legitimate office holder. But is this simply defiance or a calculated political strategy designed to keep ODM consumed by internal wrangles as Kenya inches closer to the 2027 general election? NTV's Julius Juma interrogates on politics and power.
Mnataka kuniambia naweza kuwa katibu mkuu wa ODM, katibu mkuu wa Odinga miaka 8 vile mnaniona hivi, and then I become the SG of mediocrity.
These remarks left little doubt that the relationship between Edwin Sifuna and the new ODM leadership had completely broken down.
When Mr. Sifuna is speaking on behalf of the party.
The fallout followed months of disagreement over the party's direction, discipline, and its political cooperation with President William Ruto's administration, issues that continue to split opinion inside ODM itself.
But nobody has chased him. He can still stay or leave. And if he stays as a member so he can see properly where he got it wrong. And if he's an ardent supporter of the party, then he will correct himself and still work with us.
Yet, despite repeated attempts to edge him out, Sifuna has refused to walk away. Instead, he insists the party processes used against him are unconstitutional and has vowed to challenge them in court. That decision is now fueling another debate. Is remaining inside ODM politically more valuable than resigning?
Edwin Sifuna has mastered the 48 laws of power by Robert Greene. And that one of the principles is that you must completely, damage your opponent. So what Sifuna is actually doing, he's being strategic. He wants to keep them holding on until the right time when he finally quits.
Dr. Wangatia argues that Sifuna's strategy is simple. Don't give your opponents closure. Instead, force them to keep fighting you, consuming time, energy, and political capital.
Because he knows, and within the 48 laws of power, timing is a critical component that strike at the right time.
The theory is not without precedent. Political parties facing prolonged internal disputes often spend more time defending themselves than selling their agenda to voters. The result can be damaged public perception, weakened party structures, and divided supporters heading into an election cycle. For ODM, analysts say every public disagreement risks reinforcing the image of a party struggling to redefine itself following the transition in leadership after Raila Odinga. The party, however, holds a different opinion.
Even the strongest storm can come, but the party is still strong, still standing. There has been a lot that has been going on, and people thought that was the end of ODM or something like that. But soon, a real shock is coming up, and you will understand why I'm saying this.
Opposition leaders have been quick to exploit the turmoil. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is openly inviting Sifuna to abandon ODM altogether.
Na mimi naambia Sifuna, wewe unangoja nini? Hii jamaa amekuangaisha, amekupangia. Why are you waiting? Si ukuje pahali wananchi wako.
I'm equally surprised, just like Gachagua. In fact, this is the first time now, maybe I can agree a little with Gachagua. But you also know that birds of the same feathers flock together. So Gachagua has seen something in his likeness, and he needs him. So if he decides to go, we wish him well.
But leaving now could also mean surrendering the political battlefield. Remaining inside keeps the contest alive.
As Sifuna holds on, it's completely damaging ODM. And you see, it's like the ODM, the traditional ODM that, as it led by Oburu Odinga, seems not to be very wise. They are responding to everything that Sifuna does. And in politics, don't let your intentions to be seen so early. So as they continue responding to what Sifuna is doing, they are making more mistakes. They're actually annoying Sifuna supporters.
Still, the strategy carries significant risks. If the courts ultimately uphold ODM's decision, if party members rally behind the new leadership, or if supporters grow wary of prolonged infighting, the political calculation could change quickly.
I think for Sifuna, he thinks it is working for him because, he's trying to conceal his real intention. But you see, the Kenyan political terrain is evolving at a very high rate. So as it is now, Sifuna is on the winning side. But like I'm saying, political terrain in Kenya is changing so fast. Dynamics tomorrow could change. It's a matter of wait and see.
So, is Edwin Sifuna buying time before making his next political move, or is staying inside ODM itself the strategy, keeping the country's largest opposition political party locked in an internal contest while the race to 2027 quietly gathers pace? Only time will tell whether this becomes a masterstroke of political timing or a gamble that ultimately runs out of road. Whether driven by ambition, conviction, or strategy, Edwin Sifuna's political influence remains undiminished. And as ODM grapples with divisions, coalition politics, and 2027 ambitions, the Nairobi senator remains a reminder that the party's internal debate is far from over. Julius Juma, NTV,